Everybody's always talking about all of these powerful characters. Are you guys tired of seeing these characters? Are you tired of seeing the same list of the five most powerful? Well, that's good because you came to the right video. Because this list is going to be strictly the hidden gems, the most powerful underneath the radar characters, the hidden gems, the sleepers. Are you tired of seeing SS4 Gogeta? Are you tired of seeing Jiren, who's built like a jawbreaker from Ed, and Eddie? Are you tired of seeing Kefla, who got abs for some reason? Are you tired of seeing Vegito with after image strike that never turns off? Are you tired of seeing Goku that's making his voice echo just a little bit too much? Turn that reverb off, Goku. Turn it off. You got all that white hair full like you're full of wisdom. Have the wisdom to turn your voice box down. All right, so now let's start off on our tier list of our top sleepers, okay? Now, this is a normal thing that happens in every single fighting game, okay? If you're talking about Mortal Kombat, if you're talking about Tekken, you're talking about Street Fighter, you're talking about Blaze Blue, Marvel vs. Capcom, there's certain text that the character tier list changes with these sleeper characters that come around a lot later to really change the development and the playstyle once the players and the characters are shown in a different light and the players get better with learning fundamentals, then these sleepers kind of come to life. And the first one I have for you guys here today is going to be none other than Tien Shinhan, okay? All right, so I just want to say that Tien is all around just a full-on solid character. There's so much that he can do. His hand-to-hand is amazing on how he can lock you down. His mix-up game is fire. His Dodon rate is slept on. You can get double Dodons off after they're falling down on the ground and get it to chain as a full combo. That alone is fantastic with Tien. So once you kind of get the setups going, you could go into this right here. He just looks so cool, everything about him. But he has wild sense, which you guys don't know. As soon as they punch, you get a free punish right there. But that's not what makes him crazy. What really makes Tien crazy is going to be the solar flare, be able to create distance, get the knockdown while they're looking for you, and then actually go into his ultimate that does so much damage that you're going to just completely finish everybody off. And that's why Tien is on my sleepers list, okay? Number 2 on our mid-tier sleepers list. Now, listen, just because they're mid-tier doesn't mean anything, right? They're still strong characters because they're good enough to make the list, and that's one thing you got to look out for. Now, we have Yamcha right here. Yamcha, I feel like, is a solid character for his DP cost. Fighting against him in a 1v1, I think, is fantastic. Now, a lot of people don't understand his Kamehameha wave. It's just decent. It's not going to be groundbreaking or anything like that. I think one of his best things is definitely going to be his Wolfang Fist. His Wolfang Fist is definitely a sleeper move. It will definitely catch you lacking, lock a lot of people down, and actually be able to go through for him to keep up the pressure. But where Yamcha shines is that he has 2 of the best stock moves in the entire game. And just like Tien, he only has 4 stocks, which is right there. But where he truly shines is that he has after image. After image is way better than Wild Sense. What makes him so crazy is that after image is able to avoid super blast and super rushes and ultimates. That's what makes it so crazy, to where Wild Sense kind of messes up sometimes depending on the super, and it mainly dodges physical attacks. It doesn't track very well versus ultimate blast, okay? Now, power up to the limit is fantastic, not because you just get to do your ultimate. You get insane key advantage. You get the perks of being in sparking, which is going to make your enemy be afraid of you. Thinking that you're going to ult them, you can actually go into the spirit ball, lock them down, and really get a lot of different things going right there. Oh, that didn't work? Let's try it again. All right, so I feel like Yamcha is just legitimately a sleeper character, and I'm pretty sure anyone who plays Yamcha, I know he's a meme, but there's so many buffs and perks that he has going for him right now. I think Yamcha is a solid pick in this game. After image, power up to the limit, Kamehameha wave, and Wolfang Fist. You got to add Yamcha to the squad. Let me know if you guys are playing him and what do you feel about him, okay? Let's go ahead and lock into the next one. But Yamcha is fantastic if you guys aren't using him. Now, Frost is a part of the high tier, okay? Now, the high tier is just because of the stocks, why I put him there. The stocks are just so important. The stocks are so good in this game on how you can lock down and keep up pressure, and explosive wave is only 2, so that's fantastic, okay? Frost was the start to our high tier. Next on our sleepers list, a few people use him, but not enough. because not a lot of people like his playstyle or play around it. We know him from the anime. But Captain Ginu is absolutely menacing, bro. I'm afraid of him every time. Every time I'm doing damage to Ginu, I'm like, dang, should I be hurting him right now? Is he just going to take my body? Is he just letting me hurt him? I don't even know how good the player is because I feel like they're letting me just hurt them, bro. It's a crazy play style to play around. He got it to where he can hurt himself, do more damage. But where Ginu also really shines in our high tier is going to be for the simple fact that he gets instant sparking. That's one thing that makes Ginu so amazing. Instant sparking. I did not think they would give a character like Ginu instant sparking with a move that completely changes your body after he gets hurt. And I think a move like this plus instant sparking is absolutely insane. And it terrifies me. I'm not even going to lie to you. It terrifies me because I don't have enough faith in myself to completely block it. It terrifies me. So Ginu's on that list as a solid character. If you aren't using him, definitely check him out. He's definitely a sleeper. He can win matches online just because if you're fighting a lot of OP players, just take their character. It's the only way. You can't beat them, become them. Next on our list that I have for you guys is going to be none other than Tapon, right? Now, Tapon, we learned the lore that pointy-eared characters are considered demons, okay? And I want to let you guys know Tapon himself is a demon in this game. His speed is amazing. He's cool as heck. I've loved him since the last one. I just think Tapon is amazing up close. Now, what really makes Tapon a sleeper is that Tapon is able to get in and actually get some of the perks out of sparking mode, which I did not think he was going to be able to get. He doesn't get the supersonic dash, but he gets the teleporting, which was a surprise to me and is completely a sleeper. Now, what makes Tapon so crazy that you have to respect him is that Tapon and Trunks is the only two characters, and I'm going to say this again, the only two characters in this game that has unique tech to themselves. I've uploaded a video on it on the channel with Tapon and Trunks, with being able to escape Z vanishes with just a dash and actually bring you into loop combos and actually set you up. He has After Image and Hero's Flute, which is a defensive move. Hero's Flute is basically explosive wave with a little bit of perks to it, and also After Image is one of the best teleporting moves behind After Image Strike in the game, and that's what makes it so fantastic. He has an unblockable charge slash right there because he is a sword character, which makes it so fantastic. And then when you go into it, it's all about keeping the key advantage, going in, locking in with Tapon. The main thing that you're going to want to do with him is not zone out. You're going to want to box. You want to be up close. His sidestepping, his mix-ups with his quick moves, him getting out of Z vanishes and actually punishing his enemy is absolutely fantastic. So if you're not using Tapon, you're sleeping on him, bro. You got to lock in. You got to lock in, okay? It's as close as we're going to get the link from Nintendo, all right? Let's just go ahead and lock in. Now, what makes Frieza so crazy is 100% Frieza, to be exact. What makes this Frieza so crazy, because I don't see a lot of people use him. I use him in high ranks and I'll also use him on stream. What makes him so crazy is nothing but this. You got this right here, unblockable, and the tracking on it is amazing, right? His death beam right here, his Ki Blast is going to be a great way. That is where all the Frieza forms and everyone like Frieza is going to shine, because it is the fastest Ki Blast in the entire game to completely lock everyone in. He has a great stock moves, and he gets up to 6. Get them with the stun, go into the instant ultimate right here. You're paralyzed with fear and you cannot move, okay? This is what makes Frieza so cool. That right there, if you can land it, but that's not just the main thing. 100% of weighted is insane. Is Power Up to the Limit. Power Up to the Limit is one of the most powerfulest moves in the entire game. It is one of the most broken moves, being able to go to instant sparking. Any character that has it. I know a lot of newer players and a lot of people who are fighting in the lower ranks are thinking that After Image Strike is the best or it's broken. No. Once you start really understanding the game, gaining Ki is the most advantageous and powerfulest thing, but gaining the perks of your spark, which is like having Ki Blast pushed off of you, bounces off of you, I should say. Being able to lock people down with that kind of presence. And Frieza's up move, his 2, is also unblockable. Both of his moves are unblockable to actually go through with insane tracking right here. Even if you teleport it, it'll still come around, and then you can be able to go to his ult. I think Frieza is 100% slept on. If you haven't tried him, give him a try, because if you go up against somebody who's good to him, look at the damage that Frieza can do. He pushes out so much damage. Be afraid of him. Trust me. Be afraid. Next on our high tier list, I have somebody for you guys, and this is going to be none other than base form Zamasu. Okay? Now, if you guys don't understand, Zamasu is not a sword character, but he does do a sword slash, which is then going to be unblockable as well. That's what makes him a sleeper, because he can open up your guard in such a cool and slick way. Now, what makes him such a sleeper is that this is the only form of Zamasu that has after image strike. Crazy, 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 crazy. And he also has 5 stocks, which I feel like is amazing. Immortal body gives him some health back, which is actually great. So if you check out his moves are okay. Very fast right there. But where Zamasu is really going to shine is being able to open you up with Ki Blast, unblockable on your guard, to where you can charge and open them up. Next, you play that after image strike. You play off the after image strike on that, you're going to be cooking. Right? You go in, yeah, you can get your ultimate every now and then, whatever, if you want to use it, but that's not going to be as strong. So you're going to be able to set up so many people with his constant pressure. And I think his ult looks really cool, by the way. I do think it looks really cool, by the way. Right? So that's what I got for you guys right there. Zamasu, don't sleep on him. Any character with after image strike, you're going to have to respect them. I didn't want to go with some of the basics, which you guys are going to be like, what about Master Roshi? Everybody uses Master Roshi. What about Yajirobe? What about Pan? All of those characters are being used in rank and being locked down. So I want to go with some different characters that not a lot of people are talking about, that will completely bully you if the player is good and you don't understand what is going on. If you don't fully understand like this character's move kit, it is actually a sleeper and they will lock you down. Okay, so that's Zamasu on our high tier list. I got another one for you guys. Let's get ready to jump into it. Now, what I got for you guys is going to be Dabura. Now, Dabura is absolutely crazy, right? Dabura is absolutely crazy. He has a charge move, which is a slash that opens up your guard unblockable. You can't really do too much about it other than to avoid it. It's a slippery way for him to get his moves in. Now, when you look at him, this move right here, which is going to be his evil impulse, it's okay. Not great, because the recovery on it is not great at all. So if you teleport it, you're going to be able to punish him fully. Evil breath is cool because it is a way to get into your guards. It's unblockable for him to just get that last hit damage in, and it only costs 1 stock. Dabura having 5 stocks is great, followed up with being able to get the perks of sparking, which is going to be able to unlock the teleport, and he gets the sonic movement, as you guys can see right here, to where he can start moving very, very fast with the rush dashing. That's amazing as well. Now, what is going to make Dabura insane, right? 2 things. He has after image strike. 5 stock after image strike, gets the perks of the perks of sparking. But what makes him crazy is going to be this: after image strike and evil flame. Evil flame has really good recovery, and he has armor. When you punch him, it's still going to go through. But what makes it crazy is that it is what? Unblockable. So if you block it, you're going to get hit by it. If you go through with anything else with Dabura, you're going to get completely destroyed by this character. If you learn the box 1v1, have your after image strike, and play off of Evil Flame, this is a solid freaking character and a way to open up your guard to get in, lock you down. Now, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. He has the coolest grab in the game. I got to see it again. Dabura has the coolest grab in the game. Look at that. That's just stylish. That's just so stylish. Like, what the heck is going on there? So if you guys haven't checked out Dabura, be sure to check him out. Trust me, Dabura is a sleeper. Now, what I got for you guys on our high tier list is going to be none other than Android 18. I'm not going to lie. High tier, super tier, top tier, giant tier. This character's scary as fudge. Okay, she has instant sparking right there, which is super unyielding spirit. She has an android barrier. She has 4 stocks, which if she had any more, she'll be broke. But her moves doesn't cost a lot to actually do. That only takes 2 right there, which is amazing. So she has great key consumption. She gains key pretty fast. Remember, androids don't charge. Now, what makes Android 18 so crazy that you guys are going to have to be able to look out for is not even just that. It's the fact that she's an android. She's able to keep up insane pressure on you. If you guys know the androids, trust me, you know that their pressure and everything else that they're doing is absolutely insane, and they will completely bully you. It is going to take a while for the player base to actually really come around and understand how insane like these characters are. But why did I pick 18 for here on our high tier list? Because when you go in and you change out 18's clothes, like when you go in and change out her clothes with her alternative costumes, she gains a new ability, which is going to be Destructo Disc, which is going to change out one of her super abilities. Now, the thing about the Destructo Disc, what makes it so crazy, is that it's a super move that is unblockable. So it completely makes her absolutely insane. I think 18 is just a completely slept on character. Anyone who plays 18 completely understands, especially why you put that together. Don't run, because just like the androids, I'm going to chase you down relentlessly, okay? So now we're going into our top tier characters that I have for you guys here on our sleepers list. And what I have for you guys right here is going to be none other than Birder himself, bro. This character is legitimately ridiculous. Now, I know a lot of people from watching the show, you think power level is everything. You think like, oh my gosh, how is he OP? It's just Birder. Like, there's so many more overpowered characters. One, why does Birder have all the perks of sparking? That is amazing, right? That is absolutely amazing itself, is because he's so fast, the fastest in the universe. Even though he's not, he has every single perk. Look at this. Look at this. Look how fast he is. That is amazing. But this is where Birder shines. The speed of these combos. He ramps up so much damage. Oh my gosh. This character's borderline just broken. He does so much damage to you that your timing on how you're going to have to do everything is completely different, right? All of these are cool. Those moves are okay. Where he's truly going to shine is locking you down in with basic attacks. Basic attacks, rushing you down, keeping up the pressure, doing everything he can to you, and doing as much melee damage as possible. This character is absolutely fantastic. If you guys played the older ones, you will know, but not everyone plays him. Only certain people play him. And to follow up, he has after image and he has instant sparking, right? After image and instant sparking, which is what makes him so crazy. The blue comet, make sure to look out for anybody that's playing Birder. They're going to do damage to you, all right? So if you guys aren't using them, let me know what you think. And so far, who do you guys use on this sleepers list so far? Is there anyone that you guys have been using? By the way, this move looks so cool, all right? That move looks so cool. Next on our list that I have for you guys is going to be none other than Krillin. I know a lot of people don't respect Krillin, but you're going to have to, because Krillin is just all around just a solid character. I think Krillin is just completely slept on. I think he's just solid all around. Look at this move. That move always catch people slipping, and I'm always laughing online. Now his Kamehameha wave is okay, but what makes Krillin so crazy is after image strike. I know you've heard it multiple times, after image strike, but it's deadly. It's deadly with Krillin because he has after image strike and he has solar flare. But that's not what just makes him crazy. It's that you have after image strike, which then you have enough stocks left to go straight into his ultimate, which is going to be Destructo Disc. And this move is unblockable, okay? So once you get Destructo Disc off, this move is completely unblockable. You can't really do anything about it other than teleporting out of it. So Krillin is absolutely insane. They put him in a very good spot in this game. I think he's a solid character with an unblockable ult, being able to lock people down, being able to go through. He's able to box very, very well. Energy spread wave just make people look stupid all the time. I'm not even going to lie. It's just such a funny move to get off. If you guys play Krillin or understand how good Krillin is, then you're going to know that Krillin is legitimately a top tier character with an unblockable ult. So put some respect on Krillin, okay? Next on our sleepers list that I have for you guys is going to be none other than Boo-Tanks. Okay, now if you guys play this game at all, you understand just how insane Boo-Tanks is. How crazy this character is just all around with everything that he does. Now, what makes him crazy is this move right here. This move is one of the most cheapest moves in the game. It's so fast. I would say like 80% of the player base don't know how to get away from this move. They do not know how to dodge it. They don't know how to get away from it. They don't know what to do. It's so fast, quick recovery on his part, and he has explosive wave and regeneration. Okay, you're going to play him just around his super move. You're going to play him just around the fact that, wait, this is actually crazy to me. This is what's crazy. And I feel like it's just so interesting. His super is okay. You're not going to play around his super. It does a lot of damage. But I don't know if y'all noticed, Super Boo, Boo Tanks doesn't have the teleporting perks of sparking, which is very weird to me because he's stronger than Super Saiyan 2. I don't know why they didn't give it to him. That's actually crazy. I just learned that. But he does have 6 stocks. I think he's completely fantastic. Even if you go to sparking, you're going to play him around this. His ultimate is not deadlier than this. You're going to get off 2 of these. That's basically an ultimate and you're done. Okay? You're going to get that off real quick. Nothing that nobody can really do about it unless you're one of the few people that know how to dodge it. Look at that. He's insane. He's insane. He's a crazy character. He's a crazy character. And 3 of these is definitely possible with sparking. Okay? So please be on the lookout for Super Boo. Boo Tanks. And look out for this character because he's insane, bro. He is a great boxer. He's good up close. And he's going to shut you down with his super move, okay? Very energy efficient. All right, now I call her Califlower, okay? I call her Califlower. You got to look out for her. She is so sneaky, dangerous, top tier, all around. Now, the perfect example for her is that she is the female version of Teen Gohan. She is Super Saiyan 2. She is basically Teen Gohan reincarnated all around with how they made her in the game. If you guys do not believe me, Teen Gohan has explosive wave. They separated hers by giving her wild sense, so she has wild sense. Teen Gohan has unforgivable. She has full power, which powers up to the very limit, which is just like that right there. Now Teen Gohan has different moves that you can shoot as always. Same thing with her. She has a rush move as well, which is a very underwhelming. It does the damage that it needs to do, but it just doesn't look that cool, okay? It just doesn't look that cool, but she is a completely slept-on top-tier character. Why? Because just like Teen Gohan, what is their game plan? The ultimate. And her ultimate looks cool as heck, but not just that. It is unblockable, just like Teen Gohan. And it does insane damage, okay? So with a character like this, I call her Califlower, you have to look out for her. She is a sleeper. She is top tier. She has great up close. She has good key management. She will completely body you. Unblockable ultimate. And she has great advantages with just her key and locking you down and knocking you off and then completely going into instant sparking with wild sense to knock you off as well. So if you aren't using this character, get to trying this character, because there's just so much you can do and learn from with this character. If you want an alternative to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, this is it right here. This is it. She is, and plus this ultimate, we got to talk about it one more time. This ultimate is amazing, okay? Now, on our top tier broken characters, who do I have for you guys? Oh my gosh, I don't even like talking about this character. Dr. Gero, these androids need to be studied. These androids are absolutely insane. What makes them broken is going to be the fact that when you shoot at them, you can absorb it. You can absorb their ki. Why does he have the perks of sparking? I have no idea, but Boo Tanks doesn't have it, but he has it, right? You can absorb ki. You can lock in and actually absorb it, gain your energy back. But when you grab someone, what makes it crazy is that you can absorb their energy as well. All right, so that's what makes them so crazy. So that's what a lot of people play around. So if you want to grab someone, you see I can't grab them because they're mixing me up. What you would activate is false courage. It only takes one. He has 6 stocks, and it doesn't make no sense. While you're punching, I can actually go through and grab you with false courage, take your energy, and actually keep running it up. Why do I have this? Why is this a thing? Why do I have 6 stocks? Why am I able to teleport and use the perks of sparking? Why do I have every single perk of sparking? He's not like that in the anime. He is not like that. I don't understand why they give this to him. He's a crazy character. I'm grabbing through all of that. I don't care. You're done, buddy. You don't even need to do the ultimate with this guy. It's just done after that. I hate putting this out there, but look, the character's insane. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare ready to happen. Okay, so if you guys haven't had the chance to check out Dr. Gero, he's crazy. That's why I'm putting him at the end. He's a crazy character. His damage is insane, and he has finish sign. This takes one. Why, Jesus? Why? Okay, and he has a lot of different moves to actually lock in. So he's a solid and great all-around character. So if you guys use him, dang, that was beautiful. That reminded me just of the anime. Look at that, being in the city too. Look at that. That's so anime. Oh my God, that looks so good. Number one on our list right here for anyone who knows the game. This guy's a menace. Okay. False Courage taken one. He only has 4 stocks. But this guy is going to ruin your life. Okay. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. He is going to ruin your life. Okay. Doesn't matter what you do here, buddy. He's going to ruin your life. This guy is legitimately a serious problem. Do not bother. It is futile. Once you hear that, leave the game. Leave the game. Go play something else. Go play another game. Once you hear that, once you hear this, leave the game. Leave the game. You're not, bro. Anybody knows what I'm talking about right here. He is absolutely a menacing character that is going to give you the worst time of your life. Do not bother. It is futile. Is one of the most treacherous things that I will hear in my dreams. Okay, so you're not really going to play these androids off of their ultimate. You're going to play them on your rush down potential to actually keep everything going. Most of the time, you don't even need to see their ultimates, right? It's just everything else that they can do, and they have such insane pressure with how they're going to keep everything going with you. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know your top tier hidden secret all-around character, which are sleepers. Let me know. And just like every game, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, these are things that we always talk about. Who are the sleepers? Who are the characters that people are overlooking early just because they're looking at the popular ones? I feel like there's even more. I feel like the sleepers never stop. The longer that the game is out, the more people figure out text, the more people are going to understand how important these characters are and why they're going to be able to do the things that they do. And remember, each character is going to play different once the skill level of the player base goes up and they learn these characters with certain mix, certain things that didn't work in the first week, the second week, or the third week. And so I really do enjoy doing videos like this. Let me know if you guys would like me to do another tier list, because right now I'm almost at 400 hours in the game. I'm at 300 and something hours right now, so I'll make sure to lock in with that for you guys. If you guys haven't seen right here on how you could check it out, boom, right here, I'm at 362 hours in the game. All I do is test things and go over everything and help everybody over there on Twitch. I train and coach people, so if you guys enjoy the content, please be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video. Let me know what you guys think all around. Let me hear your comments on who do you guys think is a sleeper, and if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. All right, I'll catch you guys later on the next video. And remember this, just so you guys know, to leave you guys with just some horrifying last words, and it's going to be this right here.